And now, a thought from man. You know, it's amazing how much of a love-hate relationship I have with Nickelodeon nowadays. On one hand, you got Loud House, that's my new favorite from you. You have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is absolutely great. You have Harvey Beaks, which just captures childlike innocence purely. And then you do stupid shit like cancel Harvey Beaks, and not promote Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and keep them stupid-ass live-action shows. And it's just like, where are you going, Nickelodeon? And now you got the show Bunsen is a Beast. I don't know. It's just sort of weird how you work sometimes, Nickelodeon. I just can't get a grasp of how you function. I just can't understand you.
This is a lot to take in.
The show's created by Butch Hartman, the creator of Fairly Odd Parents, which that became just a big train wreck of a series. And he also created Tough Puppy, which was actually kind of nice, I'll be honest. I enjoyed the characters and some of the situations, and it had some nice humor to it. But Butch Hartman, I'll be honest, he's just kind of cancerous when it came to cartoons because of Fairly Odd Parents. He just wouldn't let it die. But, I don't know. The main premise is about a boy beast who comes and lives in human society and has to adapt to it, otherwise he'll be kicked out and banished from it. And he mainly has his friend Mikey, who acts as his sort of human moderator and helps him adapt to life. And he also has a nemesis named Amanda Killman, who wants to prove he is a monster and a menace to society and wants him to get banished. And honestly, it actually kind of works for itself with that premise. A lot of the times, the situations, you kind of understand everything going on, and it's not that difficult to follow. So it's kind of nice on that front. The animation can be a bit of a turn-off. I mean, because this looks like something straight up from Canada. Like, it looks like that The Day My Butt Went Psycho or Camp Lake Bottom type shit. And it's like, what the hell? I don't know, it's just kind of funky, and the designs don't really help it neither, because they're just kind of weird, wacky, crazy looking designs, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess that helps give it identity, but at the same time, they look pretty funky. But for the most part, it's not the most obnoxious. It's just kind of on the lines of looks weird and can be a bit off-putting. But you can kind of sit through it. That's at least the thing about it. You can sit through the animation. That's at least something. It does have a big problem with the idea of, look at how weird and wacky we are. And it's just like, oh, I just don't care for that. Just saying, hey, we're weird and wacky and we got these crazy characters getting into crazy situations. And it's just like, come on, man, that's not a good replacement for personality or good humor. So, like, up the ante a bit. And even then, they also have a problem where they do the voices make the characters, when that's not how it works. It's more the characters make the voices. And the characters just, they're not the most annoying. But at the same time, the voices, they vary. You can sit through some of them, others it's like, maybe kind of chill with it, but I don't know. I guess as you go along, they start to just grow on you. You don't find yourself too annoyed by the end. So there's that. That's just what makes this series kind of weird.
You got mail.
Ooh, the electric bill, my favorite.
I know I shouldn't, but I'm gonna eat the pizza coupons and the car wash flyer.
The absolutely weirdest thing about this show is, as it went along, I actually started to get into it. I mean it. It's weird. I was going into this saying, this is going to be the next Breadwinner or Sanjay and Craig or Fanboy and Chum Chum. That's what it's going to be. But no, as it went along, it started getting better. It started off a little annoying, especially with that dumbass theme song, but as it kept going, I was like, okay, it's not that bad. And then when it got to the second episode, I'm like, okay, it's actually kind of funny. By the end, I'm like, damn it, this is actually a nice show. What the fuck? I mean, that never happens to me. That gradual uphill climb, that just doesn't happen for me. I'm just like, I'm confused. This is Butch Hartman. this usually sucks, but this was actually kind of nice. But then I realized something. What Fanboy and Chum Chum, Breadwinners, and frickin' Sanjay and Craig had was the characters were fucking annoying. This show doesn't have that. The main characters aren't annoying as shit. If they're annoying, it's to the villain. And that makes perfect sense. Whereas in those other shows, they're annoying to everybody who doesn't deserve it. And it's like, that's how it should be. Be annoying to the villain because they're getting their comeuppance. I'm like, holy shit, they figured it out. Fucking Butch Hartman of all people figured it out. And I just think that's amazing. They actually learned the lesson. Make the characters annoying only to people who deserve it. That's how it works. And I really gotta give him that. I gotta give Butch Hartman, Nickelodeon, whoever made the decision, I gotta give you credit. That makes sense. You did it right. So fucking kudos.
Strike two. One more strike and Bunsen's out of here.
Amanda, why do I think you're somehow behind this?
Why do I think you'd look good in gym shorts? Wait, that slipped out.
This show is just a straight up pleasant surprise. I can't say it's their worst. We're looking at straight up Breadwinners, Sanjay and Craig, Fanboy and Chum Chum. Those are like their worst. But this, I can't say is near the worst. I can't say it's their best. It definitely isn't. But it is nowhere near the worst. I mean it. I'm spoiled by those other shows. So honestly, I'm just pleasantly surprised. And it's from Butch Hartman. I can't emphasize that enough. Like, fucking Butch Hartman. He got it right. He learned the freaking fucking golden formula. Don't make the characters annoying unless it's to be annoying to the villain. And that's how you should do it. That's how. So honestly, it's a nice show. I gotta give Nickelodeon that. It's a nice show, and straight up, I kind of probably will see more. But I just wish you didn't cancel goddamn Harvey Bakes. It's like, fucking shit. Cancel your live action shows if you have to. Ugh. Like, we don't need to lose good shows for mediocre crap. Like, fuck. But that's just a thought.
I'm gonna tell nobody, so